Brother, I have the funniest story to tell you. So I can't believe we've never met. You and I have a very close mutual friend, and I just texted him and he told me to tell you what's up. You know who I'm about to say. He's from Houston, Texas as well. He and I did morning radio together for years. Michael Yo. And I literally,
Oh,
dude, he and I were just texting. I was like, bro, guess who I'm about to talk to? I told him, I said, I'm going to tell him that I threw Whataburger in your car, in Michael's
yeah.
car years ago. Anyway, dude, I love that guy. And
Oh, Michael's so great.
dude, he's the best. I know his mom, his dad, the whole story. And actually, that's a good place to start because this movie is freaking hilarious. And I have something, I'm going to ask you for advice here in a minute on something that's coming up with my family. But I want to know, were these stories, a lot of it themed based on actual things that happened in your family? And if so, is the family upset with you for telling their business everywhere?
Oh, I mean, it's all embellished. You know what I mean? It's all embellished stories, but for the most part, the things that you see in the movie are all from real life. The Balakbayan box, us filling up the box and giving gifts back to the Philippines. The Santa Nino, the baby Jesus, all that stuff is real. The karaoke, so real. Like those are all real things that happen with my family, and the cool thing about showcasing and highlighting that in this movie, it makes it relatable. People watch it and go, hey, we're not Filipino, but we do the same shit.
Dude, Latinos, same thing. In fact, I'm going to ask you right now. So I have a wedding coming up, and I hate weddings. I freaking hate them. and mostly because you have to wear pants. And like the family, we haven't seen each other in years because of the craziness in the world. And my mom's like, you're going to this wedding. All the cousins, my evil aunt is going to be there. And I'm like, oh, crap. And I'm even thinking I'm just going to go for the floor show at this point. So what would be your advice then? Because like you said, families are going to see this and think about getting together with families. I know this is on Easter Sunday when this all takes place in the film, but what's your advice for getting together with family that you haven't seen in a while?
I guess just suck it up. You know what I mean? Suck it up. It's only for a couple days. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we already have an idea of how chaotic it's going to be. So we make it worse in our head. And then you get there and just one little thing triggers something that didn't need to be triggered. So, you know, just go into the situation happy and maybe something won't trigger it. Maybe it'll just be a fun time for that 2 days. But I know what you're talking about. It's rough, man. There's sometimes where I'll go back home and I'm like, I ain't calling anybody.
Dude, but seriously, watching this movie kind of got me even more hyped for the wedding. In other words, you helped me go towards going to the wedding because I'm like, you know, I think I want to go see the crazy aunt. I want to go see the floor show. This movie did that for me. Like
Yes.
I was like, it made me embrace that. You're right. Just suck it up. How proud are you of this movie now getting released? I mean, Steven Spielberg saw your stand-up and was inspired to get a hold of you, is what I read. Dude, there's some incredible talent in this film, you included. Your acting is amazing. I'm excited for you. And again, I only know you through Michael Yo. You've got to be so proud. Tell me what makes you excited.
You said everything right there. From Steven Spielberg greenlighting this and producing it. And mind you, I don't want you to think Steven just said, yes, I'll cut the check and produce it. He was in every step of the way, man. He was part of the casting process. He was part of the selecting writing process, selecting a director, watching all of the dailies. Like, he was in it. Suggestions and ideas. Like, it's crazy. Like, here I have the greatest of all time in Hollywood producing my movie. And it's just like, he was really involved and he loved it and he showed passion behind it. So yeah, we had to step it up. I was, you know, I will say this, I was proud of myself. I knew what was riding on this, and I know how important this is, not only for my culture as far as being Filipino, but just the AAPI movement and any immigrant that moved to this country. Like any immigrant, not just Asians, any immigrant that comes here that doesn't feel like they're heard or seen, that's how important this movie is. Because once we show how relatable and how funny and how loving we can be on the screen, it's going to open up more doors for everybody.
Brother man, I am so proud of you. I am so happy for you. Dude, Michael Yo was right. I want to hang out with you. I know you come through town every so often.
Yep.
I'm gonna look you up, and I want to meet and hang in person because your vibe is just freaking contagious, bro. I seriously dig you so much, man.
Dude, thank you, man. When I get there, I want you to come backstage because I'm putting a huge arena out there.
I will. I'll hit up Michael. I'll get a hold of your people, and we will make it happen. Dude,
let's go.
You'll meet my mother. You'll meet my mother. She's the cool part of the family. The crazy aunt is her sister.
Okay. All right.
Hey, man.
I love it.
Love you, dog.
See ya.